people are ready for the starting gun and they're ready to run and sprint. But what we fail to do often is do the groundwork necessary prior to implementation, particularly when you know and can see that there are significant investments coming. Now, we perhaps didn't know this with COVID, but there have been plenty of federal and state projects that are announced a year and a half or 2 years in advance. This huge construction project is coming to town, and the legislation is passing the funding. And too often communities sit and wait. And then when it's time to do the bidding and the contracting, everybody says go. And you experience exactly what Shauna has said, that the smaller minority contractors, we wasted a year or 18 months when they could have been doing the training, the capacity building, the certifications, prepping them, making sure they were ready. But then when it comes time to actually let the contracts, we're saying, well, we can't find them. And they haven't cleared all these hurdles. Well, what were we doing in the year and a half leading up to that when we knew it was coming? That's an obligation we have. The other part of that is people think about implementation, and we've got to be efficient. So what's the most efficient way to implement is to go to the people that you've always gone to do the things that you've always done, because that's the most quick and efficient way, right? And that's what we want. Well, it might be efficient, but it isn't inclusive, and it does not lend itself then to changing the conditions that we have been plagued by. Being inclusive and diverse can be messy. It takes effort and energy. It doesn't always happen in the quickest amount of time, but that doesn't negate its importance. And I think too often that's been used as an excuse. So that's so hard. We got to jump through all these hoops. This project has got to be done, and we'll get to it the next time. And then we'll get to it the next time. And there's never a next time, because there's always this push. Well, we got to get it done, and we don't have these pools. So I think to that extent, we have to say, the implementation has to be one that ultimately involves the segments of the community that have been so often and for so long and undeservedly left out.